Hey guys, how are you? It's Rosie from Phoenix Rising by Dior. I'm here to give you a Divine Masculine and a Karmic read. From the messages that they sent me prior to tuning in, they were saying how the masculine, is at this point where he, masculine meaning a male, okay, hates women at this point, just hates women in general. That's what I'm seeing. That he just wants to escape from this karmic situation. This is what they showed me. Okay, so before we start, we have Archangels Jophiel, Ramiel, Jeremiel, Haniel, and Phanuel. Sorry that I have to make notes of that because they just give me so much information I forget sometimes. I'm sorry. We have all these archangels present, and guys, please like, share, subscribe. Liking and sharing helps the messages to circulate, helps the channel to grow, helps the message to get to other people. Wow, sorry, I just got like a glow. I was like, is that a gray right there? I'm sorry. If you want a private reading, an entity removal, a clearing, or a healing, please, everything is located in my About section in my channel, and my email address is also located in that area. Okay. Father in heaven, high self and spirit, angels, archangels, what's going on here? All these cards fell out sideways. This is the energy of the karmic, okay? So they're trying to gain stability, to win, okay? To win this battle with the masculine, whom of which they do not love anymore. I feel like they don't even realize why they even stayed with this person, or why. It's almost like we weren't really right for each other. It's almost like they don't know why they formed this contract with this masculine at all. This is where the energy is of the karmic. So the karmic wants to escape, the masculine wants to escape. So we'll see what happens. You still want to talk with this deck? No, what's the next deck? Okay. Let's see. Whoa. Everything's falling out sideways. That means there's somewhere in the middle, okay, with everything. They're trying. The karmic is trying to change. Trying to escape like a ghost. It's like they're trying to do things quietly. They're trying to change directions, but keep it all hidden from the masculine, okay? Again, everything is sideways, guys. You know, it's kind of weird. All right, taming the wind and the wind both came out, both sideways. They're trying to change. They're trying to control their change. They're trying to go after the thing that makes them happy. I was going to say happily. I don't know why. But things that make them happy very quietly, undercover. Like, they don't want anyone to see them doing this. They don't want the masculine seeing them do this. And I feel like there's time in the timing in the change. Okay? Interesting. Sorry. Very interesting. This karmic honestly doesn't want to seek, if they're married or if there's any type of dynamic which they would require some type of counsel. Like, they don't want counsel anymore. They don't want advice from others. They don't want. I feel like they just heard from spirit. They don't want advice from spirit. They don't want any therapist telling them what to do. They just want to end this circle. They want to end this cycle with this masculine. I feel like this karmic had some time to get away, and I feel like they realized, I love being by myself. Ding. This is better. This is better than what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm feeling. This is what the karmic is feeling. Like, this is beautiful. I love being by myself. Why couldn't I see this before? And now I'm seeing the sun just hitting the side of my face. And I feel like, and I have the sun here on the table too. I just feel like it was this when they got away. They got this grand vision, an illusion, like a mirage of what their life could be like, being alone, and not having to deal with this situation or person anymore. Okay, what else do you want to say about the karmic? Anything else about the karmic? No. You want to talk about the masculine? Okay, 1 second. Just going to pick these cards up because they might want to speak in these with one of these decks. Okay. Okay. What deck do you want to talk to us with the masculine, about the masculine? Okay. Let's see. What's going on with the masculine? This card I heard, all right, it's realization, but when I was reading it, you guys know I have this weird dyslexia gift. They were saying resolution. Spirit was saying resolution and not realization. So I feel like the masculine has realized that they do not want to they don't want any resolution with this karmic, but they are hungry for what? What are they hungry for? Or they have a passion for not seeing eye to eye with this karmic? I don't know, maybe that's the case. Hold on a second. So this masculine knows that they're gonna fail. Okay, almost like they know that they're not going to get on top. They're not going to win over the karmic. What are they trying to? What do they feel like they're going to fail at? What do you mean by winning over? So what do you mean failing at what? All right. So the masculine. Okay. I'm still a little bit confused why they use the hunger. I'm sure once I re-listen to it or as I speak, it's going to come clear to me. But they realized the masculine realized that they failed on not moving away from the karmic. Like the karmic moved first, the masculine didn't. They needed to make a choice. It was like they were really stuck on making this choice. It's not about hunger, it's about the image they're saying. I feel like this masculine has gone outside at night and just like has screamed. Like I feel like I can see them alone and like looking up at the dark sky and looking at the moon and be like, like why didn't I do this? Why couldn't I be the one to do this? Why did I have to wait for all this to like collapse? I feel like, yeah, so that everything's collapsing in this masculine's face. They didn't realize they were trying to fix things with the karmic. They didn't realize the karmic was trying to leave. And I feel like this masculine is like hitting themselves in the head. Like that's what I see. Yeah, like what a fool I was. I was waiting for things to get better. I was trying to fix things. Why couldn't I see that there was no resolution in sight? And they're angry at themselves, and I feel like they're by themselves right now. And I also feel like this masculine kind of wants to be by themselves right now. See, things weren't growing here. I guess this karmic had given this masculine some type of false illusion that things were so pretty. They were so pretty and perfect. But they're not. And I think the masculine is finally seeing the truth of the situation with this karmic. No? Not with this deck? Which deck? Okay. My ears are kind of going numb. It's like a high-pitched shrill, but it's going numb. I feel like the masculine's going deaf. I feel like this masculine is going deaf, like hearing the karmic, hearing the bullshit is making them deaf. It's deafening their ears. See, this masculine is giving me clarification about this hunger card. They thought whatever they were, I guess they were trying to fix the situation with the karmic, and I think I just said this before, but like they thought that this karmic would give the masculine their due diligence back into their relationship situation if they just like, you know, remove themselves probably from the feminine, from other people and areas and images, and they're showing me friends and circles. The masculine thought that finally that this masculine would give them what they were deserving, but then it's like masculine somehow, I guess when this karmic went away and the masculine was left alone, it's like this realization came how deceptive. Something must have happened, or some type of realization came over the masculine saying like, what the hell's wrong with me? Why did like the karmic is moving on and I've been trying to fix something when the karmic is moving on. They don't even give a shit about the past. They don't care what we put into this. The masculine realizes that the karmic, it's almost like like I was saying before, the masculine was kind of like kicking themselves in the head, or like hitting themselves in the head, kicking themselves. Like, why couldn't I be man enough? Why couldn't I have balls enough to tell this karmic that I knew we were not meant to be? That this was never a good, solid ground between the two of us. It was doomed from the beginning. That's what I'm feeling. Okay? Seeing a mess. A mess. Just a mess. Yeah. Like I said, I think this masculine, as they were sitting in isolation, as this karmic was gone, gallivanting, doing their thing, the masculine realized like there were so many signs. There were so many red flags. I feel like for whoever this reading is for, I feel like the feminine was the number one sign for this masculine energy. And then but I also feel like the karmic has shown them so many signs. Like it was like right in front of them. And the masculine just feels like a fool. I think this masculine is realizing also that the reason why they stayed with the karmic is because they themselves have inner child wounds that haven't been healed yet. Maybe a deceased parent or a deceased loved one, like a grandparent. Something with this is associating them with this inner child wound, and maybe this is why they try to fix something. I just heard something like maybe this masculine felt like they were never going to be good enough. Something happened. Maybe they were abandoned as a child by a grandparent or a parent. Maybe somebody was deceased and they felt abandoned because they were deceased. This is why they didn't want the situation to fail with the karmic. This may not be for everybody, but just for some of you. But they were like, why couldn't I see things? I feel like the feminine definitely tried to warn this masculine. If it wasn't in the 3D, it was in the 5D, maybe in the dream state. There was something that happened. What else? Hold on a second. Okay, so there's something associated with this masculine's childhood wounds that is not allowing him to be his true self. this is why he stayed in the situation with the karmic. Let me ask you a question, Spirit and Archangels. Is the masculine now finally realizing that, does this masculine finally realize that the childhood wounds are the problem, or do they not realize this is the problem? Okay, so I think the masculine is finally putting the pieces together as to why they stayed, why about the childhood wounds, seeing some type of realization on all this. This masculine always felt alone. Maybe this masculine cried a lot because they were alone, probably in private. The sadness of being alone, didn't want to be alone. Okay, what else? Okay. I'm feeling like almost anxiety, like my chest is kind of pounding. I feel like this masculine has anxiety, guys. Like I'm like, I feel it in my chest. I feel it right here. And I'm feeling woozy, dreams, woozy. I think this masculine is stressing out. I feel like they keep having dreams that's giving them anxiety. Can you tell me what these dreams are about with this deck? What are the dreams about for this masculine? Which deck can I use? Okay. There's a tower moment. Okay. A tower moment is one of them. I'm going to pick up all these cards. There's too many cards. And whatever is meant to be. So this masculine is having dreams of a tower moment, or a tower moment that already happened. What is this tower moment about, please? Being strong. Having the strength to do what they needed to do. Knowing. I had 2 archangels already on the table. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, this masculine had a dream, or has been having dreams, not a dream, dreams. Telling the masculine the truth. Okay, that they needed to walk away from their situation, that this, they needed to walk away from the deceit of the karmic. They needed to walk away from their own deceit from themselves. But I feel like they've been having, like literally, there was 2 archangels. All right, we have masculine and Uriel on the table. I'm sorry, not masculine, Michael and Uriel. I'm checking if they were here. I'm sorry, because I have to jot it down because I will forget. Because there's just too many things that come through my head. These dreams are just like eye-opening moments for the masculine to, it's almost like they're showing me, it's like their spirit guides and the angels are just coming there and just throwing them so much shit in their dream state to wake them up. And I feel like they're realizing now, like I've had so many of these signs, like how foolish am I? I told you they're like hitting themselves in the head and kicking themselves like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like this is kind of what I'm seeing and feeling. See, I should have just paid attention to the signs a long time ago. I would have saved myself a lot of stress and anxiety. All right, this is what I'm feeling. Because I'm feeling the anxiety. Okay. Okay, so what do you want to tell us now? Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, 1 second. Okay. They just asked me to pick up all the cards. I was like, okay, I need to push hold because there's a lot of cards on the table. All right, Spirit wants to tell the feminines to be confident in who you are. I guess because I realize mostly feminines are watching this right now. Just be confident. Shine bright like a diamond. That's what I'm feeling. Shine bright like a diamond. What about it? Be confident. Okay. Okay. I guess this message is for the viewers who have already moved on from their masculine and maybe have met somebody new. They're saying be confident in the decision that you made from moving on from this masculine. They're saying this wasn't your partner, it wasn't your person, and that you should remain flexible with someone who you feel could be loyal to you. So maybe you've met someone that you feel like they could be loyal, and maybe you're being a little bit picky, a little bit rigid, because of maybe the trauma and the drama that you dealt with the masculine situation. So they're saying, that's pretty funny. Fate. The fates. This masculine that you may be listening to this reading for is not meant for you. But this new person that has come into your world or is about to come into your world, I think is meant for you. Like, we're just telling you the story. Brandy Carlisle, The Story. It's a good song. Hold on a second. The story is that this masculine is probably going to be by themselves, alone, all dressed up and nowhere to go. I heard Cinderella at the ball. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but you were maybe left alone by this masculine. They left you, or this masculine's about to be left alone, but I have a feeling that they will be lonely, this masculine, for a while. But they're saying to you, feminines who are watching this, you know why you moved on to get a new life. And you know why you needed to make the decision to move from this other masculine. You needed to build something solid for yourself because it wasn't going to be with this old masculine. Okay, guys. Is there a closing message or is that it? That's it. All right, guys. Love and light. Bye.